Hey guys, Team Black Hole here. We're at the Slovenia regional for April 2019, and we have our winner here with Prankic.
What's up?
Tell us about your tournament.
So I went 6-0 with Prankic. I played 2 striker, 1 synchron, whatever. One Inferno 8 layer, and 1 sub terror, and 1 what did I play? Maybe it was 3 strikers. I don't know. I don't remember. Yes.
Okay. So we start.
Yes. So first off, 3 Denko Seka. I only won this tournament because I ran this. Without this, I would lose like pretty much all my games. 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. It's very good. The theory was that this deck is not very good against Endymion, and this is good against Endymion, but I never played Endymion, so I only used it against Sky Striker, but it was great for multi-roll. Then you play a playset of each Prankic, which is pretty standard, I think. 1 Invocation, 3 Polymerization, double Pandemonium. You don't need 3 because you want to open this. You only want to search this, so you don't really need 3. Instead of a third one, put 1 more of like Invocation instead or something. I didn't play 1 more because I have other cards to access my fusion monsters. 3 Instant Fusion, probably best extender of the deck. It's good in the early game, it's good in the mid game, in the late game. It's just the best card in the deck, probably. The best extender, not the best card. The best card was the Inkoseka. Then 2 Prankic Pranks. It's just another extender, it's okay. You have to access this early enough in your game, because otherwise you can run out of resources if you don't use plan correctly. 2 Streikbuben zu Hause. You don't need 3 because it breaks too much, but you definitely need 2 terraformings and 1 fusion recycling plank.
This is Spice.
This is Spice because it turns, when you put this in your deck, it turns this terraforming into a Prankic or a polymerization, and this is exactly what this deck needs.
Nice.
Since this accesses poly, of course. And the fusion material return in the end phase is super spicy. It's very good. 1 set rotation, it's another terraforming and very good against sub-terror.
Right.
1 reasoning because it's another extender, so you brick less. The Spice, Kartensturm or card destruction, it's very good, it helps you brick, and if you don't brick with it, you just banish it for Roxys and draw a fresh card. 1 for 1, again another extender, but probably the worst one because if you can get Ash, then you can go -1.
What would you put in place of 1 for 1?
In place of 1 for 1? Maybe the 3rd Pandemonium, but I probably like this better.
When it goes off, it goes off.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't play anything else. This is perfect. But it's just the worst one. It's pick your poison. And then 2 plan. Some people play 1 plan, but it's very fucking wrong because you need 1 for your field and 1 for your graveyard. If you only play 1 and you waste it in your graveyard, you can't have it on your field, and then your quick link plays don't exist, and that sucks because you need them against back row decks. And if you set 1, if you only play 1 and you set it, you can't reset your graveyard completely in the late game, which is just disastrous for this deck. Especially if you can't access pranks because of disruptions, because that sometimes that happens. I didn't run Called by the Grave because this deck is not really hindered by it. I played through like 2 or 3 hand traps easily today, so yeah.
Okay.
Except if you brick, then maybe they're dangerous. 3 Firecracker.
This is the side deck?
Yes, this is the side deck. 3 Firecracker because time rules are your best weapon. Even though I only won 2 matches in time today, but I thought I will be in time more, but I wasn't. Definitely play this because it fucks up Sky Striker Kaina. Because Kaina can't heal for 1000, usually. 2 Forbidden Chalice, very nice. It won me a game today. It's used against Artifact Scythe and against the Vanity's Ruler because
Necros, right?
because Necros are very popular, and it saved my ass against Vanity's Ruler because this deck dies against Vanity's Ruler. 2 Barrier, it's good against Necros, it's good against Endymion, which I didn't face, but I used it against Necros and it was great. And I mean, you can also put it in against Salamangreat, but there are better options. 1 Stardust Dragon and 2 Starlight Road.
What the fuck?
So the theory behind this is standby phase Twin Twisters is when you go first and you set up. Standby phase Twin Twisters is the most dangerous thing against you because you can't chain your stuff because it's only during the main phase. And this blocks it, and also it's good against Endymion.
Okay, sure.
Double Twin Twisters, you just need it to remove Floodgates, I guess, because I don't run Red Reboot. Oh, but if you have Denko Seka, it's okay anyways. Oh, and against Layer of Darkness, this is very good. Yeah, because of that guy. And then these 3, I should have ran the 3rd one, but I couldn't find one. Shoutouts to Luca, the camera guy, who landed me 2 of these.
Did it save your ass?
No, but if I went against a combo deck, I have no other options. This is my only way to play.
Of course.
Then my extra deck, it's not very spicy, it's just a common extra deck for prank. It's, I guess, kind of 1 Boral Sword, I borrowed it. 2 tokens, definitely necessary, they're your main win condition. 1 Battle Butler, you use this against Salamangreat when they summon Ladybug and it's over. Usually if they don't have Will, it's very good for clearing like, for rogue matchups, it's just great. 3 of these, you need this to combo, you need this to survive turns and to play your grind game because the ones that he summons can be...
also good against Necros, right? For Valkyries.
Yes, Necros for Valkyries won me the game and against Sky Strikers because they can't bring out the Ray. This is what you usually end on if you don't know what are you playing against, so you make both of these, set Pandemonium and plan, and that's it. And of course with 2 Prank Kits. 1 Borload, won me a game against Subterror. 1 Cerberus, never used it. 1 Phoenix, never used it, but it's good for 1-for-1. Double Doodle, double Bow Wow, and 1 Roaring Rooster. That's it. That's it.
Thank you, Benny.
No problem. I look forward to winning more regionals. Goodbye.